Okay, let's see if you had in fact bought Black Snake at the advertised 62 plus joules, what you would have actually got. There's 400, that's 73. That thing's thumping. So 73, 72. That's the money right there. There we go. Yeah, and I literally, what I did just now was cut it down a little bit. 412. 412. All right, I'm going to check that. That's good. So I've got this thing from 62. Well, I'll see what it is and then tell you. Hang on. All right, so that's 77. All right. He's impressed. All right, so 77 joules. Now, why does that matter? Why am I excited about that? Well, this is one of the best cases of diminishing returns, or less is more, than I've probably seen in Less Lethal. So, cranked all the way up with this exact setup, 62 joules, 369 feet per second with a 9.9 gram ball. All right, so when I had this one posted, I had it posted with a 16-inch barrel and a slightly less, maybe 50 psi at the most, less output tank than this. I put the little higher tank on it, but I put a shorter barrel on it. I was still hitting exactly 62, which is what I had it posted at. The reason I went ahead and posted this one at 62, I had a lot of people bugging me for carbines. I built this one, put it together, videoed it, threw it on the site. Now, most people that's dealt with me, or anybody that's dealt with me, knows that you're either going to have the power I say or more, all right? So when I said 62 minimum, I really meant it. So if you would have bought that at 62 minimum, you would have got 77 joules. So just saying. Now, that don't mean everything I post is going to have more power, but I would rather lowball something than to BS somebody to try to sell something. So my boy Eric bought Viper, which is the last one, the tan one that I did, tan and black. Beautiful build. Love that build. So my boy Eric bought that. I posted it at 71 joules, okay? He was getting 75 out of it, all right? Then he put a 16-inch barrel on it and was getting 82, all right? So this one was getting 62 at this exact setup today, like, you know, and I cut it down, right? So, and I know this stuff, a lot of it has diminishing returns and everything, but I gained 15 joules cutting it down. All right, about a quarter of a turn, and I obviously took the chrono. Two things that you need if you're going to build this stuff and be serious about it: you need a chronograph and you need a pressure gauge for your tanks. I got this. This is a 0 to 2,000 psi liquid filled pressure gauge from McMaster Car, and then I got this. I don't know. I think from Rockstar or something. And obviously, you just put the two together with some Teflon tape, and you're golden. So anyway, those two things you have to have, all right? Because number one, you can't guess on feet per second, obviously. And number two, you can't go by the manufacturer ratings on stuff. The air venturi tanks seem to be pretty dead on. A lot of the other ones you have to check. Even Ninjas, you have to check them. So anyway, all that being said, I want to say that one more time. I gained 15 joules by cutting it down. So, and I don't know, like, so I know some people have some horror stories of this. People will actually break their velocity adjustment trying, and especially like I've seen this on VKSs. Actually, I'm pretty sure one guy broke a couple on his one time. Not one of my builds, but anyway, one he had. But trying to milk the last little bit out of it actually stripped his velocity adjustment. And I'm here to tell you, don't do that. That's silly. This one, 15 joules by cutting it down. I'm shocked at that. Now, like I say, diminishing returns is something that happens in a lot of different stuff, and you have to watch that. Again, that's why you have to have one of these. I always cut something all the way up and then test it and go from there. But I kind of know what this stuff is supposed to do. So when this one set up like this was only hitting 62, that's the reason I said minimum 62. That's what I proved to people on the video. But I knew that we wasn't done with this. I didn't quite expect to get 77 out of it. I was expecting more around 72 or so, 71, 72. But actually got 77 out of this puppy. So, yeah. And I thought this was a very good lesson to people that cranking it all the way down might actually be hurting you. So, there you go. All right, guys, this is DK Spencer. Hey, wait a minute. Hold that thought. Here, let me show you this actually while I'm doing it. So, when you go to load one of these, all right, pull that down and lock it, right, in your first notch until you get to where your balls are needing to be pushed on. All right, flick that over, right? Hold your finger in there where it's not going to get out of the way. Push you one more till that gets down there. Then you can pull that on down and click it. And then you can go ahead and put your... Oh, wait, that's not it. But anyway, you get my point. All right. Yeah. Now, hang on. Okay, so... And I may put a black suppressor on this instead of the gray because it really don't match anything. It's just the only one I had at the time. And again, people were hounding me on these things. So I've got some ordered. The problem is these things have the freaking... Well, actually, this version doesn't. It's got Wrap 4 on it. But the other ones I like to use, I have to Cerakote usually because they've got the MCS stamped on them like a freaking road sign. But anywho... all right, let me say one more thing real quick, just to not mislead anybody. When you're loading balls in these magazines, you do exactly what I just showed you. You pull that down, you drop balls in. However, if you are loading shaped projectiles, you do not do that. You load shaped projectiles like you would a pistol, like you would a real gun. You leave the tension on the spring because that keeps them held together and less chance of one flipping or screwing up. So you don't want to just drop them. You don't want to pull that all the way down and drop your shape projectiles in, okay? So shape projectiles, don't use that. Balls, you do use that. The next run of BK Kinetics, we've been doing the smoke. The next run of BK Kinetics are clear, just to let y'all know. And I'm going to be posting some more. I'm not sure if we're sold out of everything right now. I know there's Universal still up. But I'm posting some more bore matched and TCP, FSC, M17, whatever. The bore match for the big stuff. The big bore match. That's what I should call them. Big bore match, and Universal. But anyway, there's all that. Let's see what the 16-inch barrel, see if we do any better with that. Oh, yep. Well... tied anyway. Oh, hello. Oh, that would have been bad. Oh, oh, hello. Let me go check that. And that would be 80 joules, son. 79.93. And most people calculate these at 10. I'm calculating these at 9.9. So anyway, you stack it, 80 joules. So that's that goes to show you if you had a ball, and that's with the barrel setup that it was advertised with, and I would have put this tank on it before I sold it. So there goes to show you, if you would have bought this 62 joule one, you would have got an 80 joule one. And now it'll be posted as an 80 joule one. Good times, son. All right. Y'all, be good. Oh, wait, I forgot. If anybody wants one of these, email me, dkspencercustomkinetics.com. If you're in the continental United States, email me. I'll send you one of these. It's a holster for HDR 68. Doesn't work with any accessories or anything. But actually, I tell you what, First two people, I'll give two of these away. First two people that email me, dkspencercustomkinetics@gmail.com, dkspencercustomkinetics@gmail.com. Email me and I'll send you out one of these. So the first two people, I'll do the email thing because I can keep up with the timestamp easier to see who's actually first. So I'll send you those and a couple of some sample BK Kinetics. So yay, a giveaway again. Woohoo! All right, guys, this is DK Spencer. Like and subscribe and keep an eye out for you. Did y'all see my new stuff? I think I showed it off already, but my new stickers. All right. Happy Saturday. Toodles.